Welcome to our episode 4, The Key to Diversifications. My name is Mandy Chan, Head of IQI International Sales. Just a little bit of the background of myself. I've been in this international property investment for more than 7 years. And me, myself, as an investor, I've invested a few properties in different locations for the past few years. The purpose for this program is to benefit for those who would like to explore in international properties, and for those who wants to diversify their investment portfolio by hedging against the currency and yet do not know how to go about it. In this program, we will provide you the basic fundamental guidelines and criteria so that you will know that by investing abroad is, after all, not that difficult. Okay, we will also share with you guys on the global real estate market updates for you to have a better understanding of each respective countries, the property investments and know-how. And by end of this program, you probably will discover that invest abroad is, after all, not very difficult because some of the countries, the investment policies are very friendly, as well as the minimum cost entry is actually relatively low. Okay, do join us for our program every night, 8 p.m. Malaysia time, GMT +8 at Facebook, IQI International Sales page. Mark your calendar. Remember to join us every day. So in this program, I have invited quite a number of panel of speakers. Those of them are from real estate, qualified real estate specialists, and majority of them are from our IQI global team. And they have well-versed experience, and they will be able to share with you guys their knowledge and their investments portfolio with you guys, and so that will assist you in your property diversifications. Remember to log in to the program 8 o'clock every day. All right, so today we have a very special guest. Our director from IQI Canada, Mr. Yusuf, will join us to share his experience, and he will talk about market updates in Canada as well. Without further delay, please join me with Mr. Yusuf. Yusuf, can you briefly introduce yourself to the audience?
Thank you very much, Mandy. Good morning from Toronto and good evening in Malaysia. It's amazing that we get connected through this video conferencing 24/7. So my name is Yusuf Iqbal. As you introduced, I am the director and the broker of record with IQI Global Real Estate here in Canada. I'm also the country head for July IQI. I've been in business I say I'm still new because every day you're learning, what you need to learn on that. Just been in business for over 10 years. I'm so proud that I'm a part of a team which is IQI. IQI is a team that dares to dream big and make your dreams come true. B is a team in Canada, take care of all real estate needs. We take care of all the portfolios for our clients. We manage portfolios here as well for them.
All right. So for those who just logged in, welcome to our episode 4, The Key to Diversifications. Just one question before we go further. Have anyone been to Canada before? If you have been to Canada before, can you just press 1 so that I know that you've been to Canada? Otherwise, Yusuf will probably need to elaborate more about Canada to you. Okay, so for those who is watching our program right now, if you have been to Canada, can you just press 1? If not, we will actually need to talk a little bit more about Canada. All right, so remember, in this program, we are actually giving a free gift. Okay, so for those who wants to receive this free gift, please comment free gift. Okay, I will get my team to actually contact you. All right.
Great. So are we seeing any people who's been to Canada? I'm sure there will be people who's been to Canada.
I'm still waiting for the comment. Everybody was a little bit shy today. Okay, I mean, okay, maybe you can just tell us a little bit of the Canada, because for those that who log in earlier, you can see how beautiful Canada is because the video show you how great this country is. Okay, so maybe you want to elaborate a little bit more on this country.
Absolutely. So Canada recently voted as the number one in the quality of life. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Again, when it comes to the education part of Canada, uh, the the overall life structure of Canada, if you look at the overall life in Canada, the education is great. The quality of life is absolutely amazing. Uh, the good thing about immigration is always on. It's growing. It's one of the growing economies as well, which has grown quite a few number of years on that. Uh, Immigration, we have had over, we every year we get a lot of immigrants who come to Canada. In 2019, we had about 341,000 close to people who came to Canada. We also had students who came in, about like 400,000 plus students
Mm-hmm.
came in. I would like to mention here is that IQI Canada also provide and help with the immigration services. We have a joint venture with a company called with IQI On Point Immigration. So if anybody is looking for that, we do provide that as well. So the overall quality of life for people who live in Canada or who want to move in Canada is absolutely good. The healthcare system, I have to insist on that. It's amazing. It's a free healthcare system, okay, for all the Canadian residents and the citizens. So it doesn't matter, like even if you're a permanent resident and you just landed here, you're a permanent resident, you still have the same healthcare facilities that will be given to the citizen on that. That's one thing. Uh,
Okay, that's great.
yeah, so the equality is always there. Education, I would insist on that. All the education up to high school is free. Okay, if you're going to any of the public schools, absolutely no charges on that. Even if you're going to the university, there's a threshold of income. If
Mm-hmm.
your income is to a certain level, you could even get your education free for your
Oh, all
university
right.
as well. So overall, quality of life amazing. Healthcare system definitely great. Education system is definitely, lots of pluses on that. So people who don't have not been to Canada, I would always say that, you know what, as soon as things get better, you got to at least visit one time, and you will see the difference in the quality of life here.
All right, that's great. And probably you can just share with us, like, who are the people that who migrate to Canada? If I'm not mistaken, a lot of Asians is actually migrate to Canada, right?
A lot of Asians have migrated to Canada as well, and we can, if we look at the stats on it, there's a lot of people. As I said, there was almost close to 341,000 people who came from there. We get a lot of people from Philippines, from Vietnam, from of course from the Asian side, India, Bangladesh, Iran. So, I mean, it's a cosmopolitan country, it's a cosmopolitan society. You're welcome, and you will see so many people. You will find all the cultures here. Okay. If you want to enjoy a Malay food, absolutely, you can do that. Uh, if you want to
Ramly
enjoy
Burger?
Ramly burger for sure, Ramly burger for sure. You got to come try Ramly burger. So we have all cuisines here. We have all cultures here. The good thing is that we celebrate all the cultures. That's the amazing
Hmm.
part. I mean, we have a place here called Misago Celebration Square, and every week, every month, you will see different cultures and different programs going on them. So it's a cosmopolitan country. It's a cosmopolitan society.
And I think Vancouver, there's a lot of Hong Kong people and China
Oh
people are
yeah, a
staying
lot
around
of
it. Yeah.
Chinese in Vancouver and Hong Kong. In fact, a lot of Chinese students. A lot of students come here every year as well, and they come to Canada in different cities. Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver. Again, because of education,
Mm-hmm.
universities are rated so well here, so you will see a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people coming in.
Okay, great. Okay, for those that who just tune in for our program, remember we are giving a free gift, and the free gift is actually a market updates on the Canada real estate. So that will actually specially given by Mr. Yusuf. So for those who wish to get this free gift, so can you just comment free gift? Our team will actually contact you and personally to get your email address so that we can send the reports to you. Okay, come to talk about how's the weather right now in Canada. Is it very cold?
No, weather is not cold. Actually, it's getting better. We are in April right now, so we start seeing like from March onwards. That's one thing that I'm glad you mentioned that. So the cold weather is always associated with Canada. I don't know why.
Yes.
I can tell you one thing: the weather is just for like those 2-3 months is cold. Other than that, and I'll talk especially about the Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal. And then after that, it gets better. So today is actually about like close to 8 degrees, 10 degrees,
Mm-hmm.
and now we are getting into our early spring. So from now onwards, hopefully, the weather start getting much more better. So actually, summer is pretty hot here. So
How
right now the
hot?
weather
Is
is
it
good.
as hot as Malaysia?
I would say that we have seen like maximum it goes. I've seen like 38, 40 degrees. So
Oh,
that's
really?
hot. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And
Yeah. For those who love winter, must visit Canada,
oh
right?
yes, absolutely.
Okay. Can you just give us a little bit overview on the real estate markets in Canada for past few years?
Sure. So again, when I've talked about immigration and I've talked about people coming to Canada, real estate definitely plays a very important role in everybody's life and what real estate has done. So the
Mm-hmm.
overall real estate market, I can tell you one thing: for the number of years I've been in business and number of years I've seen it, the real estate every year has gone up. And again, the reasons being is that because we have a lot of people who are moving to Canada, and they are the end users. A lot of students, as mentioned, there's about like 400,000 students which came in last year. So as soon as these students graduate, they need a place to live, a place to rent, a place to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Even if people who are coming in first year, normally typically they will rent, and then otherwise they would buy. Again, a lot of investors as well. I can tell you one thing on your return on investments, that somebody who maybe bought a house in average of 2008 in three for about say about like 350, 360,
Mm-hmm.
today is worth around 850 to 900,000.
Wow, that is a
So it's
huge.
like within 10 years you've seen your money going in double on that. So that's one investment which you cannot go wrong in there. Again, it's a supported data. It's just not based on just numbers going up on that. uh, Again, people are, this is one of the best and the most secured investment for Canadians and non-Canadians, residents and non-residents, because of all the businesses which is going on, this is one of your investments which last few years we have seen it doubling up.
Mm-hmm.
The market on an average, I would say that, and again, I'm being very conservative here with my numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Again, 6 to 7% is what we have seen increase, and I'm just giving
Mm-hmm.
you an overall market view on that. Every area would be different. If I talk about Toronto by itself, it's like every year we're seeing the average prices are going up by again 7 to 8 to 10% on that. But I want to be very
Mm-hmm.
conservative and give you at least
Yep.
6 to 7% is what is going up on that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Okay. And even though according to our associate GUI IQI, even though they have this survey, they was talking about Canada is actually one of the top 5 countries that China people are looking at it right now. And in fact, we have received lots of inquiry from China as well, almost every day. So don't underestimate Canada potential, all right? So how about as a foreigner, what is the minimum investments requirements, or what is the policies or guidelines that you can actually tell us?
Sure. So Canada welcomes everybody in terms of the investment. The good thing is that there is no minimum investment requirement. So you could buy a property as low as 200 150,000 US dollars to whatever you want to buy it on that. So there is no minimum investment requirement. There
Mm-hmm.
is no quota system. I've heard that in other countries there's quota system, so there is
Yep.
no quota system. Our prices are same for residents and non-residents. Okay, so pricing never changes on that. So any of the non-residents, you can own a property here. Absolutely no issues at all on that. You're treated the same way as you are with the residents on that. Um, and you know what? The good thing is that don't know how many countries do the financing, but we have the financing options available as well.
Oh, that's great. That means local banks are actually lending for foreigners as well.
Yes, they are. The criteria for them is that your minimum investment should be around like your minimum down payment, not investment. Sorry, the minimum down payment should be around 35% to 45%, depending on the bank. What they would like to see is that they would like to see another year and a half of principal plus interest in your account, and obviously whatever your financials are for that particular country. And you know that is again, if you do your ROIs, which is a return on investment, based on what you're putting in and what you're getting on that, it's amazing. I can give you examples for pre-construction or project sales, what we talk about. I have seen it from my own clients of portfolio, which we are handling here. If you have put in like 70 to $80,000, and I can confidently say that because I've seen that money grown up for my clients. If you're putting a down payment of 70, $80,000, and by the time you get the project on possession, you will see that at least doubling it up, so you can get 70, $80,000 out of it on that. I just want to also mention that you know a lot of our projects are, they come with different incentives as well. You know, you could have an extended deposit structure, you could get an assignment sales which you can sell your properties. We have and again, as IQI, we work in all the cities. So we are in Toronto, we work in Vancouver, we work in Montreal, we work in Calgary, and each one of them has their own perks and benefits. So very friendly in terms of the non-resident investors. Okay, and financing is a very huge part of it.
Okay, so in other words, for all the properties that a foreigner can actually buy, whether is it off the plan or is it secondary, right?
Both of them. You can buy both
Okay.
of them. You can buy off plan, what is the pre-construction or the project sales, no problem. As I
Okay,
said, the only, yeah, sorry.
sorry. What about all the property? Is it freehold properties?
Yes, they're all freehold property. There's not a 99-year lease on that. There are just a very few of them, but then majority of them is 100% freehold. So you actually own the property. It's not that leasehold. What I've heard from the other countries as well. So it's 100% freehold.
Okay, and you can buy both house and land or landed or as well as condominium, right?
Yes, you can have a landed house, townhouse, condominium, commercial, uh, any of the products which is available. It's open for residents and non-residents, so that's absolutely. In fact, we do get a lot of international investors, and as you have just mentioned about the July IQI, I just want to insist that you know number of inquiries which we have seen last year was absolutely an amazing number that shows the interest of the Asian buyers in Canada. Again, I will insist on that. A lot of these people are buying it for their kids. They're buying it because the kids are coming for education. They're buying it. The motive they're buying is to move, and also the investment purpose as well on that.
All right. So, in other words, it's like buying into Canada. There's no restrictions at all, and even though you come to exit, also there's no problem in selling. You can sell it back to locals, or you can actually sell back to foreigner as well, right?
That's right. That was a good point. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
So
and the other
absolutely, yeah.
best one is probably because of the financing options is available, because not many countries they do actually offer financing options. All right, for those who just join in, remember to click on the free gift. So we will actually give out reports on the Canada markets update. So if you wish to get this reports, so please comment free gift, and we will get my team to actually send it to you. Okay, again, welcome to join in our episode 4, the key to diversifications. So today we have Mr. Yusuf from our Director of IQI Canada to share with us the experience and the potential in Canada. Okay, so just a little bit sidetrack on it because as you know that right now because of the pandemic COVID-19, so how's life in Canada actually?
Well, you know what? COVID-19, unfortunately, is everywhere. It's the life all of a sudden got changed for everybody. So it's affected Canada as well. In certain states, in fact, all the states we are under a state of emergency. What it means is that we are not on a lockdown, but
Mm-hmm.
most of the essential and the non-essential business has been categorized. For Ontario, I can say that real estate is still as an essential business. That means you can still carry out transactions, you can still do buying and selling on that.
Mm-hmm.
It's been actually almost like 30 days since the activities have slowed down. Again, safety and security is much more important right now than anything else, and that's what the message which is being conveyed to us by our Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and by all our local authorities as well. So yeah, it has affected the life for sure. I mean, the kids are not going back to school right now, but we are hoping that every day we're coming up, the cases are getting a bit better, and we're hoping that very soon, life will get back to its normal routines, will get back to its normal course of action. So we're just keeping our fingers crossed and hoping that very soon it will start. And once things start moving back again, we do see a lot of immigration again back on track. So yeah, as with any other countries right now, the COVID-19 has definitely affected normal lives for all of us.
Yep. So I guess just stay safe and stay home, okay, and take care as well. So I'm sure with this is like it will impact on the real estate market as well. But in this juncture, would there be any like hot deals that is going on, good deals that offer from the developers during this period of time? So if investor were to invest in showing interest in one of the properties or projects in Canada, is there such things happening?
Always hot deals. Hot deals are always on for Canada. COVID or no COVID-19, don't worry. We always have very nice and hot deals for all the for all the investors and for everybody in there. So the good thing is that we worked, as I said, we worked in Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver, Calgary. We can definitely have some rental guarantee projects which we're working
Mm-hmm.
right now, also in Toronto and Calgary. We were working it before as well. Uh, in terms of the slowdown in the market, yes, it's obvious. It's very common. People are not outside, so it's slowed down a little bit. But in terms of the deals going on, a lot of deals are still available. New launches of the projects have slowed down, but I was just talking to developers, one in Montreal and one in Toronto. All the launches which were supposed to be done in the month of April, they're just pushing it back till the month of June and
Mm-hmm.
July, just to be on the safe side on that. Other than that, anything existing real estate, that's on. So
Mm-hmm.
I just want to add here that now with the COVID-19, the good thing is that previously also we were doing it, but now everything has become online. We were
Mm-hmm.
already ready for it on that.
Yep.
Even all your closings are done online through the lawyers. Lawyers will do a video conferencing through you and they will do it.
Mm-hmm.
We were before also very used to of using electronic signatures. So there was always a concern that we always were doing electronic signatures even locally for our clients rather than
Mm-hmm.
actually getting them physically signed up. So I
Mm-hmm.
would say that in terms of the anything in terms of project sales, uh, uh, you know, we were selling it virtually before as well, and I said, as a team we've been handling uh, our own portfolio for our international clients as well who are non-residents, and we are so much used to of doing this before as well, sending them the floor plans, sending them the contracts electronically, getting their signatures on it. Verifications were done by the lawyers online on that, so that's all was there and still going on.
That's great. So, in other words, right, in buying into Canada right now, they do have some special deals going on. So, we're also talking about some of the projects to give you like a render guarantee as well, right?
Yes.
And also the minimum investments that we're talking about, there's there's no limit, okay? No restriction at all.
No restriction
right?
at all. And then again, as I said, we have projects ranging from 150,000 US dollars, and again, 2 years, 3 years rental guarantees on these projects, plus the financing options. Forget that. That's very, very important. You're putting in 35 to 45% down payment, and the rest of the financing is available for non-resident investors as well.
Yeah, and the other things is like, even though the capital appreciations for the Canada market is actually pretty good as well over the past few years record as well, and rental yield is also quite reasonably or attractive. We are talking about like minimum 5%, right?
Oh yes, rentals are again, we have seen the rentals gone up like quite high. Again, I just want to bring in the immigration and student factors always in there, because people are coming here and they're coming here to live. So that makes a big difference as well. 5%, yes, on a very normal basis, you can say that, 5% to 6% is what people can expect in terms of the rental yield on their investment.
Okay, so I'll open the questions to the floor. Anyone have any questions who would like to ask Mr. Yusuf? You can actually comment. We will actually pick up the questions. All right, so go ahead.
Good. I was just going to ask, is there any questions?
Yeah, any questions? It seems like everybody wants free gift.
Well, that's good. We are ready to give them free gift, and and we are available anytime. I mean, the good thing is that Mandy and the international team is doing such a fabulous job. I mean, we are in touch with each other almost on a daily basis, weekly basis. We're having meetings with each other. We're doing project presentations like crazy. It's like 3 a.m. here, it's 3 p.m. there. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning or 11 o'clock in the morning. And the reason is that because we have such a good team together who's ready to help you in any of your real estate needs of any kind. So, and from Canada perspective, or for any of the countries, I'm sure I'll talk about Canada, we are always available.
Okay, so give me a minute.
You got a question?
Any question from the floor? Okay, so before we actually come to the end for our program, could you summarize that? What is the why invest in Canada?
Sure, absolutely. Number one, beautiful Canada. We have seen that video, and I would like to play that video again and again, as much as we can. Solid investment place, solid quality of life, rated globally as overall number one quality of life. Education system is very strong. The healthcare system is very strong. Your return on investments on your property appreciation is really good. Financing for non-residents always available. Anything which is required from Canada is there. And the most important part is that the team IQI Canada, which is Joy IQI, is here to help you with any kind of your needs on that. All you have to do is just let us know what needs to be done, and we will take care of it right from the execution of it. Even after service, after property management, everything is provided on that. So again, a great place to invest, a great place to live. If you're looking for immigration options, we can help. Looking for investment options, we can help. You want to manage a portfolio, we can help. You have existing properties, we can help.
It's just that we are providing one-stop solutions here.
Absolutely.
So you don't have to worry if you would buy from us. We have our both Malaysia team as well as our local Canada team to take care of your investment portfolio. Absolutely. Okay, for those who is interested to know more about our projects listed in Canada, you can actually visit our website, www.IQI Global website. You can actually check out all the projects that we offer in Canada. Remember to log in at 8 p.m. every day, Malaysia time, and or GMT +8. We have different speakers to come on board to share with us on their experience and knowledge how to invest abroad. And we are here to educate you how to invest wisely. So don't forget to tune in Tomorrow, we have another great speaker that coming in. So she will be sharing with us how she built her investment portfolio. All right. So please remember to stay tuned. Thank you very much for logging in, and thank you very much, Mr. Yusuf, for sharing
Thank you.
the
Thank
great
you. It's a pleasure always
knowledge.
talking to you. It's
Yes,
always a pleasure
yes,
talking to you and the team. Thank you so much, Mandy.
yes. So I wish you a good morning. Have a nice
Thank
day.
you.
So for those audience who just log in, good night. I know that it's at night right now in Malaysia. So unless you are from different countries, all right. So thank you very much. For those who wish to get the reports, you can actually click the free gift. We will get our team to send the reports to you. All right. So thank you very much. Have a nice day. Take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. How's everything? Good.
Good.